Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today.
For Houston, second baseman, number 90.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. The 0-2 home. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with two strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Batting second.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And this one's in the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The runner in scoring position with none out. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead. Here's George Springer. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. One there. In now, Brian McCann, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. And this will be fouled away. Two out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out. Stepping up now, Josh Reddick, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Number 10,
and this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
Nowhere close with the
Andrews.
fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
DeShields.
Delino DeShields is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready now, Mike Napoli. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Napoli.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now a snap move over to first. Runners on first with 1 down. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Mike Napoli becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 1st. Runners going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd. Here's a changeup to start the 2nd, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Andrews into shallow left, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Digging in, Alex Bregman. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Tapped up the 3rd base line. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy 2nd baseman, Jose Altuve. Haniger back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Bregman rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
2nd baseman.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Set to get his day started, Robinson Chirinos, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Throw gets him, 2 down. Set to get his day started, Mitch Haniger, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Keuchel's ready. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Fouled back. Ready on 0-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Drilled on the ground to short. Gonzalez is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the
He'll
Astros.
stand in to open things up
Designated
here in the
hitter,
third.
Giancarlo
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder.
Digging in for his
Number 4.
second at-bat, George Springer. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Haniger back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 16.
Ready for another
Brian
chance?
McCann.
Brian McCann. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Very weakly on the ground. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
DeGrom will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gomez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick at the track. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Josh Bell is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Look into McCann. The 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Elvis Andrus is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that will be a base hit for Andrus. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, number 5.
Here's Mike Napoli now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there, base hit. Andrus rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The runner scores from second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Tapped up the first baseline. Gurriel picks it up, and he is out on the tag. So cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Striding into the box, Mitch Haniger. Eyeing away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
On the move is Reddick. He makes the play. A great catch on. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Grounded up the first baseline. Napoli is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gonzalez.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
4th inning.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Frazier.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Now at the plate, Carlos Gomez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there on to first, and it's dropped. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a cut fastball. Throw over to first. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Pitch is high. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Napoli. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Napoli.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jonathan Scope. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And he takes ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and He's thinking more.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Alex Bregman.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And another foul ball. Here's a pop-up now. And there to take this is Napoli for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Mitch Haniger, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Rangers. Right fielder.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time he's throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Gomez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Keuchel sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell. Josh Bell the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick on the run. Long throw to third. Gomez is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. 2 hits in. Chris Davinsky is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swinging a soft liner. The tag, and he is out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The designated hitter,
and that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 4.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Brian McCann is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Josh Reddick would be next. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. Ready for another chance. Delino DeShields. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder, Delino DeShields.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Mike Napoli now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Luis Valbuena will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Valbuena.
And that misses inside 1-0. They'll come in here at 259. 1 home run, 9 driven in. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jonathan Schoop stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Robinson.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 8 runs, 14 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that one stayed too low apparently. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Josh Reddick.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Reddick becomes the first out of the inning. Keone Kela comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Yulieski Gurriel is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he's safe. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw to the plate. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Haniger in pursuit, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in to try it again. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, and on 1 pitch he's retired. Riding in once again, Todd Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Back up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Carlos Gomez, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Bell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the 354 sign. Wheeling around third is Gomez heading for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Here's Elvis Andrus now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Low for ball 1.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Out of play. Here's another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. In with it quickly is Ellsbury, and that'll hold the runner at third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in once again, Delino DeShields. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Balbuena is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. Now the count is 2-2.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jacoby Ellsbury goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Here's George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
George Springer.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. Well, that's a smart.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Luis Balbuena now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, Matt, they got a middle of the order guy. He's already walked in his first AB, and now he's got a 2-0 count. I tell you what, they are pitching him careful.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jonathan Scope is on deck. Called a strike, and it's full of 3-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
Hector Rondon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hector Rondon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Ellsbury. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Stepping in,
Catcher.
Robinson Chirinos.
Robinson.
He comes in 0 for 4
Chirinos.
with an RBI in this one. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Mitch Haniger.